Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eclipse or Midnight, whichever one you're gonna call me. I just want to apologize for a few things real fast. One, I'm sorry I haven't been posting, and two, if I offend anyone in this video, I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna throw this out there because I have a shit ton of crap I need to get off my chest. And if I title the video, yes, you guys know I'm a brony and stuff like that, but it's not just why people hate bronies. Why is there hate to begin with? And it's a really stupid question to ask, and I'm gonna get a lot of stupid replies and stuff like that. But I want to explain something, and let me just clarify it, and I want to make a few points. Why am I making this video? One, it's kind of relevant. I've heard too much shit about other bronies, getting crap from other people, and two, I can't count. Two, it's because I need to get something off my chest, and that's kind of the reason why I make videos. And three, because people need to learn how to react to this. So this is also like how to retaliate back, or basically how to deal with haters and all this other crap. I shouldn't say retaliate back, I'm just gonna say deal with haters. Okay, and that's what I want to go off of, guys, and that's what I'm trying to get here. What I'm gonna actually start off with is how this kind of happens, how this works and stuff like that. And that's because humans are the way we learn and the way we develop and the way we get to know what's right and wrong from other things, stuff like that, is by when you're a kid, your parents and whoever else is associated with your life when you're younger, up to your adult, basically you hit like that teenage area, stuff like that. You start making up your own ideals, and I'm just gonna say once pretty much you're younger, once we're about 10, okay, we're gonna say that. Basically, anyways, you get told all these different things. So like you grow up and you play house, okay, you play house. And generally, when you play house, things like that, you have the girl being the girl and the guy being the guy, okay? That's, things like that, interaction, all these different things happen. Or, you get your parents telling you, of like, okay, do this, this, and that. You start learning different things, okay? Basically, you learn from whoever's, in your life basically tells you, okay? So, if they tell you, okay, so growing up, like, way back, I'm not talking about me, but, like, people who people who grew up like when there was the civil rights movement and things like that, okay, their parents probably told them like, don't trust black people, or black people are horrible people, or they're not even people, things like that, okay? You grow up nowadays, there's mixed cultures, there's mixed races all together, friends, everything like that in school, because that's how society moved forward, okay? That's how society moved forward on, and that's that. And so now when you grow up, you don't have your parents saying don't trust black people or attack black people or kick them or beat the shit out of them. I'm sorry if I'm like I said, it's why I apologize beforehand, like, because I'm just using these topics that I know about and stuff like that, okay? So that's the reason why that goes on, okay? You have these people who that's how they grow up, okay? And that's how human nature is. You learn from whoever's around you. You learn these different things, okay, and that's how it starts, okay? Here's now is that, like, I'm gonna say on the brony and civil rights movement, because those are like really two huge topics. People pretty much all know. Each new generation, different beliefs come on, because we still don't have lynching black people, okay? We don't have that kind of crap, okay? Everyone knows that. That's bad, okay? That's the way society grew up, because their parents kept teaching that over and over. And now it's just a thing where it's like, yeah, we're not doing that. That's not right. That's not socially acceptable, stuff like that. And that's where I'm annoyed with people, because that's what everyone wants to go by, socially acceptable. Okay, and that's where bronies kick in, because we're the exact opposite of that. We push those limits to that. We question the things that society doesn't want to question, what society thought they made clear. Okay, blue generally represents a guy, pink generally represents a girl, okay? That's how society does that. That's a stereotype, okay? And that's that. They can't change that. They can't do anything to that. When you go into a store or stuff like that, and you see like a Babies R Us and stuff like that, what do they have? They have pink, and that's the girls section. They have blue, that's the boys section. That's how they represent things, because that's how people grew up. That's how we all grow up, representing things like that. Girls like pink and boys like blue, or not like, but that's how we represent ourselves, with those colors. Okay, now is that true that like every girl loves pink? No, hell, my younger sisters hate pink and they love all the other colors. They love blue. In fact, actually, one of them does. So, I mean, that breaks the stereotype. But that's what bronies are. They're breaking the stereotype, and society doesn't know what to do. When you break something, and people just aren't. When you bring something that's not accustomed to someone else's thing, they don't understand, they don't get it, all this other crap, they don't know how to react, and that scares them. So what people do when they're scared is just attack back because they don't know what else to do. It's a fight or flight, thing. And their thing, most people is to fight back against this thing. They don't want people to change like that. This is something that, they grew up on. This is how it should be. Guys shouldn't like a girl's show. But not on there does it say only girls can watch this. It's not sitting there like, if you're a guy and you watch this show, I'm gonna die. That you're gonna blow up and shit. If you're a guy and you watch My Little Pony, you're gonna fucking blow up because only girls can watch this. Like, that's not how it's done, okay? I don't care how much you want to try to argue with that. I've watched the show. I've yet to blow up. So, okay, like, that's my argument against that. Like, society's changing, and that's what bronies are. And you know what? When people tell me that, hey, you're a faggot, you know what? I'm proud to say I'm not gay at all, don't get me wrong. I'm not doing this gay pride shit. What I'm saying is that I'm proud to be one of those people who are going to get recognized for the movement change, okay? Because that's basically what's going to happen. Society's going to realize that, yeah, this is there's going to be a change again, okay? And it's going to be with, homosexual and things like that. That is something big, like the civil rights movement, like what we were talking about before. Sorry, guys, the pizza guy came here and I didn't want to lose my pizza. Anyways, what were we talking about? Basically, I don't remember what I was actually talking about. That's kind of bad. I don't remember what point we were at. But basically what I'm trying to get to you guys at is... okay, I'm assuming I pretty much way over-explained why haters hate and so forth and so on, but I guess it's now time for me to explain what to do and what society should really react to this as, and not more of a, oh, this is a bad thing, but more of, this is a good direction, what's going on, and you know what, how the bronies fit in. And because my main point was to talk about what bronies should do and how they should react back to this, to not, because so that's what we're gonna go for. That's what we're gonna talk about now. There's three different ways you can, there's multiple different ways you can pretty much deal with haters and stuff like that, and I'll pretty much name the three general things, and that's basically one, ignore them, which works one of the best ways. However, it works probably one of the best. It probably works the best way as to get rid of them and just to ignore them. If you don't want to deal with them ever again or don't want to have to deal with the problem and you have really good patience, I suggest just ignoring them. That'll probably work best for you. The second thing is you can be aggressive back to them. And what I mean by this, you can have an argument with them. I do not suggest this. Why I do not suggest? Just because it's pretty much useless to you. Yeah, you can sit there. You can yell at them. You can both have an argument going back and forth. But that's what they want. They thrive on attention. And now you're giving them the attention that they wanted. And, well, you just pretty much bought yourself into an argument. So, yeah. That's basically what just happened. So if you're fine with going into an argument and you enjoy the argument, and I totally disagree with this, that's your option. That's one of your options, okay? And that's an option. So just keep that in mind. That's an option. I do not suggest it. I repeat, I do not suggest having an argument with a person who's trying to troll you or doing whatever. Okay? They thrive on that. They want that. That's exactly what they want you to do. Don't do it, please. Don't submit into them. Don't. But yeah, that's basically one way you can deal with them. That's one way you can do things and deal so forth and so on. Again, I disagree. But and the third and final option, which I suggest trying first before you do anything else. Try this first. Be their friend. As that sounds stupid and bad, and why would I want to be their friend when they're, openly attacking me and stuff like that? One, it throws them off. And even if they don't want to be your friend, well, you threw them off, and now they'll probably won't even try talking to you. Or they'll try to sound smart, like they were expecting that. Oh yeah, you want to be, da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. It doesn't matter. They'll do that. Okay, but either way, you get the ideal of, one, they stop bothering you, and two, if they do become your friend, well, one, you just made a friend, and two, you now just change someone possibly into a brony, or now they have respect for you guys, for bronies and things like that in general, and that will get other people to change their view as well. And that's basically what bronies should be looking forward to, is trying to change other people's point of views to have them open-minded as well. Because that's basically what bronies are. They open-minded people. Yeah, bronies are different. We're breaking the stereotype. But are we hurting anyone doing that? No. So why do people attack us? Because that's the way they grew up, and society doesn't like change. The difference is, are you willing to be that person who's going to stand up and say, no, that's not right, and argue your argument, but not in the way of fighting, but in the way of knowledge. Give that person why you think that they're wrong, not tell them that you're an idiot and you're wrong. Or are you going to be the person who's going to sit there and have an argument each and every day with someone because that's what you think, because you think you're right and everyone else is wrong? And that's where it comes down to, guys. There's your things of what you should do if you're... It goes for any argument, not just if you're a brony, but if you're being attacked, period. These are your options, what you can do. You can ignore them, argue back with them uselessly, or try to be their friend. And because I've had people who, and hell, I was even one of those people. I mean, I'm not innocent of this. I attacked people, different things, because that's what I believed in. Now I see how stupid I was and everything like that. I mean, hell, brony wise, that was my friend who I consider like a brother to me and everything like that, and he does the exact same to me, told me he was a brony and goes out to it, and what did I do? I completely pushed him off like he wasn't even a person to me anymore. I told him, yeah, sure, don't talk to me about it. You can be that, I don't care, but just don't even bring it up to me. That hurt to him. That hurt everything. And that broke exactly what we were. How can you call someone your brother or your closest friend and all they do is attack you back at it? And I'm ashamed of myself for doing that still, but I've learned and I've made that mistake, and I'm not making that again. And so, no, am I an innocent person of this? Am I just a victim of this? No, I've been on the other side. I've attacked someone, and that's not fair to that person at all. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Are we gonna have people who are just gonna constantly fight back, or are we gonna have people who are gonna finally make truce and understand each and every person's different respects and respect that person for their different beliefs? And that's what this world needs, really, is more people who are going to sit down and go, yes, that's different,